Chelsea fans, gather here for a quick discussion. You see, I have been into this football thing for a very long time and I study football almost every time. I am not surprised that Chelsea fans think that every Chelsea signing is a mediocre. And I start laughing whenever they see signing. The lap is average. João Pedro is average. Only player that is a superstar to Chelsea fans is Victor Osimhen. Every other player is average. And I start laughing. You have to deal with your own bias for you to be able to watch football with your eyes open. You know, when I see fans make this kind of demands, I laugh. The player you're calling a superstar, somebody scouted this player when they are close to nothing. Saw the potential in them, gave them a platform to shine, to play very well, to nurture them, and then they became a superstar or perceived superstar. And then those clubs have tripled their demand on those players by ×5. And now you have your club that is saying, we don't want to overpay. We don't have the stadium capacity to be able to fight, with other clubs in this direction. We can actually go and get the players when they are still a bit raw, not fully refined. When we spot that they have the skill set, we can refine them and make them a superstar. Use them, let them play for us for maybe 5-10 years. We can still sell them and make more money. And this is a problem for Chelsea fans. Every time they are complaining, oh, João Pedro is average. The same Caicedo, they called average when he played for Brighton. Caicedo is now balling at Chelsea. Are you not seeing it? João Pedro now, Chelsea have signed him. They've started crying. He's an average player. He's nothing. Because you don't see, you only follow the bandwagon. You don't see the value proposition in every player. And when I listen to Enzo Maresca and the way he wants to play, he wants players that have multiple, positioning, like they can play multiple wings. This is the kind of players he appreciates. Chelsea fans still don't understand it. The lap, what he does for Chelsea is beyond scoring goals, dropping in the midfield, being an outlet, receiving the ball, turning, holding up the play. It's not just about staying inside the 18-yard box. The time of kick and run is not something Chelsea are doing right now. Chelsea are playing in a different way. And what made you think that this team cannot go places? This same team qualified for Champions League. This same team won European Conference League. And you're still doubting they cannot win anything. They have already won, no? They have already won. You're still saying it. Can't you see the improvement in Colwill? Levi Colwill is now strong. I watch him, I say, wow, he's not coming into it. The mentality is growing. Can't you see the way Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo is playing? How much did Chelsea buy Cole Palmer? Cole Palmer, is he not a superstar today? Why can't you think that those directors that spotted Cole Palmer has what it takes to spot other players? Today, Cole Palmer's value is over 100 million. Is it not something you have to appreciate? Your own is that they must sign the player you want them to sign. If not Victor Osimhen, if not SYZ, is an average player. Without you understanding that sometimes it's not even just about the name, it's about understanding each other, how they relate with each other, how they can be able to listen to what the manager wants, the way they conform to each other, the way they carry out the instruction on the pitch. Nobody wants to talk about that. All they are saying, oh, we must sign a superstar. What superstar again? A team that finished top 4, won a trophy, adding some good players to it. You're looking for, it must be. What happened to Sterling Chelsea bought? What happened to Aubameyang? What happened to Koulibaly? What happened to all those players? Are they not experienced? So just relax. Trust this club. Trust the people that are making decisions for the club. For me, like I told you, most of the time as an analyst, it's just to understand the thinking process. Because when you employ somebody to do a job, you must not dictate to the person the way he needs to think. You can give ideas, but the person's thinking process is different. There is that thinking process that made the club to employ those directors because of the way they think that is different from others. But now that you're not going to allow them to use their brain to think, the same thing with the manager. He's constantly chopping and changing, blah, 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 complaining every time. Manager is always playing players out of position. Reece James have scored a free kick. Cucurella have been scoring almost steady for Chelsea, entering inside the 18-yard box to score. Nobody's complaining Cucurella is being played out of position. You're not seeing the value proposition. You only complain you follow the narrative that suits you. Because, what happens is that Chelsea fans follow some big accounts that pass this narrative that make them feel like, oh, the players are shit. Shit players qualified for Champions League. Where are top players that are playing for other clubs? Why don't they make top 4? And this is why I'm telling you guys, allow these people. Enzo Maresca is saying, get me João Pedro, get me Gittins. The club also told Enzo Maresca they want to go the young guys route. Maresca accepted this. So the club and Maresca are making a decision together. Yes, it might not be the finished article, but it's better they become a finished article at Chelsea. Chelsea will have the upper hand. Chelsea can mold them. It is difficult to embed all these superstars. Look at PSG. Vitinha, when Vitinha was Wolves, nobody gave him a chance. Today, look at Vitinha. Look at Bakola. Where did they get Bakola from? Where did PSG get Neves from? You can't see it. You can't see the value proposition. Before Napoli signed Cavastalia, where was he playing? You need to think about all those things. Platform makes players superstars. It's not just the name. But now, Chelsea fans are thinking, if you don't sign a specific player, it is waste of time. Like I said, I like the fact that the directors at Chelsea, they follow their strategy. They have a laid down strategy and they are not listening to all this noise. Because at the end of the day, those that are complaining will come back and celebrate. The time they signed Kopama, and I saw everybody was crying, who is this? Why? Today, Kopama is a superstar for Chelsea. This is what I'm telling every Chelsea fan. Relax. I believe in this director. I believe in the coach. That is why whenever they sign a player, I am always excited. Not just excited because I believe they have a thought process. They have a scouting system. They look at metrics. If you watch right now, Chelsea are moving differently, like the way they moved before. And Enzo Maresca is fully involved. So I'm supporting them. Let them go and cook. They will cook. The platform is there. Can't you see Chelsea is now becoming matured? Normally, that game against Benfica, normal old Chelsea will lose that game. Look at the way the players stepped up. I told you, their mentality is refining. The coach is growing with the team, and that is massive. If this team soft, next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons, Chelsea will be there. And they are also pumping up on the academy. Like the funnel of players they are building up that will join from the academy to the first team is massive. Stop complaining. Learn to trust the club. Your complaint will not do anything. Even if you cry from today till tomorrow, the club has said the lab is their striker. Nothing you want to do. Enzo Maresca is a baller. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's go.